श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम्। ॐ मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते। अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ए ओङ् ऐ औच् हयवरट् ळण् ञमङणनं झभञ् घढधश् जबगडदश् खफ चटथ चटतौ कपै ष ष सर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि। सु औजस् अम् औक्षस् ताभ्यां भिस् ङेभ्यां भ्यस् नसिभ्यां भ्यस् नस् ओस् आम् ङि ओस् सुप्. Okay. So yesterday we were seeing Sarvadini Sarvanamani. There we left it till here. Okay. Yeah, Sarvanama Sanyani Syu. Tadantasyapi yam sanya dvandvecha iti jnapaka. So there we have to see the tika. Okay. The mula also, vritti also we have to see. Tadantasyapi yam sanya. See. Okay, fine. Nano, tika, first tika. Nano, sarva vishva iti evam sarvadi shabdanam kevalanam eva sarvadi gane pathat parama sarvadi shabdanam katham sarvanama ityatah. See, parama sarva, if you are having a word, sarva, okay, general sarva, because it's in sarva gana, sarvadi gana, sarva adi yasyeti sarvadi gana, there is no problem. So they will get sarvanama sanya. But parama sarva, parama plus sarva, there are two words, dvandva. So when it is in samasa, how will it get this sanya? For that he says tadantasyapi yam sanya. Whether it is individually there or it is in association with some word in the end, then still it will get the sarvanama shabda, sarvanama sanya. Dvandvecha iti jnapakat. In dvandvecha, we this tadansyapi yam sanya iti dvandvecha iti jnapakat. Because of this idea, dvandvecha, the idea in dvandvecha sutra, we understand what is said in dvandvecha. Understand this, beautiful this is. So he says dvandvecha iti. Dvandvecha iti anena sarvadi shabdanta dvandvasya sarvanama sanyaha pratishidhyate varna ashrama itaranam ityado. Dvandvecha, with this sarvadi shabdanta dvandvasya. In sarvadi shabda, if it is in dvandva, then sarvanama sanya pratishidhyate. Sarvanama sanya is negated. Yes, it is negated. So varna ashrama itaranam ityado. In varna ashrama itaranam iti, in this place, it is negated. Idi. Let us see this negated usage tadantasyapi yam sanya. Let listen. This, that is why it is said it is very interesting. Yadi kevalanameva sarvadikana patithanam sarvanamnamata natu sadantanamiti api tari tat pratishedho vyartheti. See, if it is only going to be for the individual sarva etc. words and not when it is in samasa or when it is in end of any word, then why do you have to say in this dvandva, this kind of dvandva it should not be? Prapte sati pratishedah. Prapte sati nishedha. Only when it is available, when there is a possibility, you can negate. So he says, if you are negating without even the possibility, then what is the point? Somebody says, don't come to me. So we will say, no, I am not coming there. No, you should not come. I said, I will not be coming. Why should you say? Only when I say I come, you should say you should not. When I don't want, then how can you say? So similarly, like here, how can you say? So he says, Idi kevalanameva sarvadi sabdana. So ataha tadantasyapi yam sanya vijñāti ityartha. Therefore, even if the sarva is etc. in the anta of a word, you should have to accept it as a sarvanama sanya. No. Paramasarvadi shabdeshu ganapatithanam kevalanam eva sarvadi shabdanam astu sarvanamata mastu tadantanam. See, paramasarva etc. in these words, only the ganapatita kevala, only the words which are in the gana, the sarvanama gana, individually, let it be having this. Why do you have to bring in the end also? If it is there, you can accept it as sarvanama. Why do you have to do this? Mastu tadantanam. Don't bring this. Saranamna hasma ityado. सर्वनामकार्याणाम् अङ्ग अधिकारस्तत्वेन पदाङ्ग अधिकारे च पदादङ्क अधिकारे तस्य च तदन्तस्य च इति परिभाषायाः परमसर्वस्तु इत्यादिषु सिद्धिः इत्यर्थः. So for that we say, don't say that. Why? Because sarvanamna smai, this sutra which we are going to see. So there, all this is sarvanama karyanam. All these are the sarvanamna smai or sarvasmats nasingyos matspino. All these places, the actual activity, the actual sutra is applied in the anga adhikara, angasya, that is the adhikara. Okay, so and there is a rule, padanga adhikare tasya cha tadantasya cha, that is a rule, paribhasha. Pada and anga adhikara, pada adhikara and anga adhikara, pada adhikara and anga adhikara, wherever pada adhikara and anga adhikara is there what happens? Tasya tadantasya cha, for that and for that, for the one which has it as the end, in the end, for both it is applied. So therefore this paribhasha paramasarva etc also will become sarvanama shabda based on this paribhasha. Tasya cha sarva shabdasya cha paramasarva iti tadantasya cha iti arthah. That is the idea. Okay, now tena परमसर्वत्र इति त्रल पाराम भावकान इति अत्र अकच च सिद्ध्यति. Therefore परमसर्वत्र सप्तम्यः त्रल, in सप्तमी अर्थ त्रल, पंचमी पंचम्यः तसिल. So you will have this सर्वत्र परमसर्वत्र परमतः परमसर्वतः etc. Okay, and परमभवकान अकच प्रत्यय तदन्तस्यापि संज्ञा बलेन इत्यर्थः. तेन means because tadantasya also gets tadanta also gets the same sanya, sarvanama sanya. Therefore based on that we have these words, these forms. Saptamyah tral iti saptamyanta sarvanamnah vidhiyamana tral. Tral is for sarvanama shabda when in the saptami. Okay, and avyaya not just sarvanama shabda any, but here sarvanama. Okay, सप्तम्यंतात सर्वनामनः विधीयमाना सप्तम्यंतात सप्तमी सर्वनाम शब्द. For that you are bringing literal, so saptam based on that you are going to get a parama sarvatra. Okay, avyaya sarvanamnam akach praktehe, and the akach, where did it come from? Avyaya sarvanamnam avyaya sarvanamnam, for avyaya and sarvanama akach take place. Where does the akach come? For the sarvanama praktehe, before the t. The t is the sanya. Okay, so before the t sanya, achontya, the t, that is the sutra. Okay, iti ajnatadi artheshu vidhiyamano akachya siddhyati. And this akach is in ajnata artha, when we don't know what it is. In that artha, in that meaning, we are bringing the akach. Chakarat panchamyas tasil iti cha tasil cha. So ityatra akach cha. For that cha, what is the meaning? Cha is for panchamyas tasil also. Okay, nacha avayavagata sarvanamnatvena tat siddhi iti vachyam. No. See. Sarvanama avayava. It has sarvanama in the avayava. So this panchamya tasil etc. This can be applied even without resorting to this tadantasya cha idea itself, because it is avayava. Sarvanama avayavasya cha, like that you can understand. So for that we say no. Kutsite iti sutrastha bhashya ritya. In kutsita there is a sutra kutsita. Kutsite means in the sense of it being very bad. So there sankhya karakabhyam purnarthasya itara anvayena. So sankhya karaka, when it is in the sense of complete absolute, then when we are going to syntactically associate with something else, itara anvayena subantateva, when we are going to associate with something, then only with subanta we are going to bring in the tadita. Subanta, only with subanta you are going to bring tatita. What's that? So the tadita, sup, etc. That pratyaya gets lopa and then you bring in the sutra. Okay. So subantat tadita utpatya bhagamena. With subanta, the tadita is brought in. Okay. So sarvana prakritika subantarthagata kutsitadi vakshayam. Sarvanama shabda, which is the base word, prakriti. Sarvanama, prakriti means sarvanama, which is the base word. With that, you are bringing the sumanta in the sense of which you brought subanta, for which you are going to bring in the tadita in the sense of kutsita. Very bad. So then, sarvanama tehe prak aj iti artha parivasanat. So there, the aj will be before the t bhaga. That is the sense we get from the, that's the meaning we get from that sutra. Therefore, parivasanat tadanta sanya abhave tadasiddhiti. If you don't accept the tadanta sicha, then this idea will not be applicable. So that is why we have to say tadanta sicha. Okay. Sarva shabda jasi purva savarna dirghe prapti. Sarva plus jas. Okay. Sarva plus as chutu. Sarva plus as. And now sarva plus us in this situation, a plus a, you bring in all the sutra, but now prasamayo purva savarnaha. So what you do is sarvaha. Okay. In this situation, iti prapte jasaha shi, that's the sutra. Jasaha shi, jasaha shi, jasaha shi, jasaha shi. Okay. Jasaha shi. Two padas. For the jas, sixth case, she, first case comes. Okay. Adanta sarvanamnaha parasya. When? Before, after, what should come? So he says adanta sarvanamna, adanta angasya adhikara. Okay. Adanta anga sarvanamnaha, adanta anga sarvanama, when it is there, parasya, following it, jasaha shishya. Just gets a she adesha. Anekaltvat sarvadesha. She is anekal, shakara and ikara. Therefore, it will become. Wait. There is one issue here. See, we are going to see this in Tika also, but still, heads on. So the thing is, she is anekal, shakara, ikara. But we are not going to use the complete she. Shakara is going to become it anyway. Okay? We don't need shakara. So, lashakotete we bring. So, what happens? Shakara is it. If shakara is it, then only e remains. And that is anubandha. Shakara is anubandha. We are not going to include the anubandha. After removing everything, whatever remains is what is the number of characters. Now, it is only one character. But since it is shakara it, shit, anekal, shit sarvasya, right? So, because it is shit, then you can make it sarvadesha. But he didn't say that. He says anekaltvat, because it is anekal. He should have said shitvat sarvadesha. But he says anekaltvat sarvadesha. There is a beautiful logic there. So it says, we'll come to that. Nacha iti, watch him. So, jasashi. Ato bhisa ityatah ata iti anuvartate. Sarvanamnah smai ityatah sarvanamnah iti anuvartate. So, ato bhisa is from that, ato bhisa is from that, atah comes, and sarvanamnah smai from that sutra, the sutra which we are going to see later, that sarvanamnah word comes. Okay. Now, tadah adanta ityadina. She iti dirgha uchcharanam napumsakacha iti uttarartham. See, whether it is she or she does not really matter, because you are going to do a plus e, a guna. Okay. So, ad guna. So, a plus e or a plus e doesn't really matter, because the replacement is going to be a. So you should have said sarvanam jasaha she. But there is another sutra, she sarvanama sthanam. Okay. And this she is needed in the later sutra, napumsaka. For that sutra, there are another place, there is a problem. Here, for this napumsaka, this dirgha ucharana is necessary. That is why he says she. Okay. Tena varini iti siddhyati. Only it is there like that, then varini, the rupa will be there. Varihi, varini, varini, varini. Phalam, phale, phalani. Phalani, that rupa will come. Okay. अनेकाल्त्वादिति न तु षित्वप्रयुक्तं सर्वादेशत्वम् अत्र इति भावः. इट् इस् नाट् बिकास् आफ् षित् इ सर्वादेश, बट् इट् इस् बिकास् आफ् अनेकाल्. हौ? नो नानुबन्धकृतम् अनेकाल्त्वम् इत्यादि इति अस्ति परिभाषा. No, you have to understand, it is not anekal, it is only one al. How do you say? Because this is a paribhasha, na anubandha kritam anekaltvam, including the anubandha. Anubandha means the fittings, extra fittings. You cannot accept the sarva the anekal. Anubandha it, because anubandha is a it. Anubandha, whatever is going to be it, that is called as anubandha, extra fittings. Tat prayuktam anekaltvam sarvadesha nimittam na bhavati. So whatever is becoming sarvadesha based on that it cannot be accepted as a sarvadesha. Tatascha shi ityatra shakarasya lashakottadhite iti itsangikatvat katham tat prayuktam anekaltvam. And here in shi, shakara is going to be it by lashakottadhite. Then how can you say it is anekal? If you say shit, then I will accept. Yes, it is shit, therefore it is a sarvadesha, but not because of anekal. You didn't understand that. If you say, then he says ata eva avarna, that is why next nacha avarnastru ityado iva na anubandha kritam anekaltum iti vachyam. Don't say it is because of anubandha, there is anekal, like in avarnastru, etc. So don't say that iti nachavachyam. Don't say that. Why? Sarvadeshad prag itsanyayaha eva avahat. Because this is the logic. Sarvadesha, before the sarvadesha, the itsanya itself does not exist. How? See this. Nacha ityadina. No. Ata eva avarnastru asau ananyah ityatra rikaram tru, there is rikara it. Okay? Tru rikaram itam adaya tru iti adeshasya anekaltam. You don't bring in anekal based on this rikara it. Anyatha tasyapi sarvadesha patve. Otherwise tru also will become sarvadesha. अतः शित्त प्रयुक्तम एव अत्र सर्वादेशत्वम आश्रयितुम युक्तम इति आशंक्य निराकरोति. Therefore this is shakara it. Therefore based on shakara it, it is aneka, it is sarvadesha, not based on anekal iti nacha ityadina. For that he is answering, no, don't say that. Why? avarnastru ityado iva nanubandhakritam anekaltam iti na iti anvayah. Don't say that like in avarnastru etc. the anubandha krita and anekal is not possible. Why? She iti shakarasya lashakottadhite iti itsanya vaktavya. Okay, now let us understand what is your logic. See, first you have to say shakara is it because of lashakottadhite. Yes, right, you said it right. Okay. Tena cha sutrena pratyadi bhutanam lashakvarganam itsanya sisa. And that sutra, what does lashakottadhite says? Pratyaya adi bhuta, whatever exists in the pratyaya, the beginning of the beginning characters of la shaku, that will become la sha and kavarga. They will become it. That is what that sutra, right? Prakritecha. That is what the sutra said, right? Yes. Now I understood your idea, right? Okay. Now we'll come to this point. Prakritecha. She ityasya pratyaya adhikarastatva bhavat. See, the she itself does not come in pratyaya adhikara. This sutra does not come in the pratyaya adhikara. Therefore, swataha na swataha pratyatvam. Therefore, it cannot be pratyaya. But if it is not pratyaya, wait, I'll come to that. Kintu jasadeshatvena sthanivat bhavat pratyatvam aktavyam. But because it is coming as a replacement for jas, and jas is a pratyaya parascha, based on that sutra, it becomes pratyaya. And since this is coming as a replacement for that, it is also becoming a pratyaya. She also becomes a pratyaya. Sthani bhavascha adesha bhavat adesha bhavam apannasya she ityasya bhavati. And sthanivat bhava becomes a, for whatever comes as adesha, for whichever, that gets sthanivat bhava. Okay. Evam cha adeshatva siddhehe. Therefore first we understand that it is adesha. Okay. Prag adesha vidhi dashayam. Now before the adesha, before it becomes an adesha, shi iti shakarasya it sanyaya asiddhi. The shi shakara, before it becoming replacement, there is no shakara it, because it is not in the pratyaya, it is not even a pratyaya. Only for pratyaya shakara you can bring in the shakara it. Not only after replacing it you can bring it, not before the replacing. That is why he says anekaltva anekaltvam apratihitam. Therefore it is anekal. She is anekal, not shit. Okay, ata eva shitva sarvadeshe ityapi narastam. That is why, since it is taken as anekal, that is why we cannot say it is shakarayat, therefore it is a anekal, sarvadesha. Trityatatu, but in the example you gave, that is a different issue. Why? Trityatatu adesha bhavat prageva arkarasya itsanyakatvat. See, even before it becoming adesha, it is a pratyaya, therefore it becomes a it, r becomes it. Na tat prayuktam anekaltam. Therefore you are not bringing that as anekal, because it is, there is no anekal. Iti vaishamyatya abhipraya. This is the difference between the tr and or she. Okay, sarvadeshatva pragiti. She bhave sati sarva plus e. Now we bring the she just for just, we bring in she completely replaces just, therefore sarva plus she. Then since it is stanivat bhava, now you can bring in lashakvatadite sarva plus e. In this situation it is the adguna comes, sarva plus e sarve, that is the rupa sarve iti. A plus e, a, sarve, sarvaha, sarvo, sarve, that is the rupa. Okay, now sarvanama sanya, whenever you give all the sarvanama sanya words, will have only changes in few places. The akaranta pullinga sarvanama shabda will have it in jasa she, then nyasingyoho smatspino 2 places, then sarvanamna hasmai 3. Okay, the 4th place. Then we have a ami sarvanamna sut, 5th place. 5 places, only in 5 places you will have in pullinga. Sarvasyai sarvasmai, sarvasmai in pullinga, sarvasyai in strilinga. Okay, yeah, these are the differences. Okay, so only in 5 places you will have this. That is, if you say sarvanama, only in these 5 places there will be change, otherwise there is no change at all. There is no change at all means we will see that what. Sarvanamna hasmai. Next sutra is sarvanamna hasmai. Sarvanamna hasmai. Sarvanamna hasmai. Sarvanama smai will take place. For the sarvanama, smai will take place. Atah sarvanamna ngehe ityasya smai syat. Atava sarvanamna nge, for that smai takes place. But why do you have to say? Because for ngerya iti, ngerya will take place. Chaturthi, that is why he says sarva shabdat chaturthi ekavachane ngerya iti prapti. Sarva shabda, sarva plus ngerya. In this situation sarvanamna smai comes. Okay, so nge is replaced not with ya but smai. So sarva plus smai sarvasmai, that is the rupa. Okay, there is no in between sutras. Sarva plus smai sarvasmai, over. Nasingyoho smatsmino. Oh no, okay. Ato bisa ityata ata iti anuvartate, ngeryah iti ngehe iti yata iti cha. So there are 2 anuvritis. One is ato bisa is ata and ngeryah nge. That's all. Tada ata it sarva ityadina. Sarva shabdat panchami ekavachane tang singasam iti prapte. So sarva plus ngasi. So ta ngasi ngasam in at syaha. Ngasi gets a at. So in this situation, ngasik nyoho smatsmino, ngasik nyoho smatsmino, ngasik nyoho smatsmino. Ngasi and ngi gets smat and smin. Okay, sir. Atah sarvanamnaha etayoho etau stah. The sutra he is giving very simple explanation. When adanta anga sarvanama shabda is there, for these two come as replacement. These 2 means ngasi and ni. These 2 come as replacements, smat and smin. Okay, respectively. That is the idea. Kramat. Sarva plus ngas, Sarva plus nasi, sarva plus smat, sarvasmat. That is why he says ato bisa iti ata iti anvartate, sarvanamana asma iti sarvanamana iti cha anvartate. So ato bisa is you bring in ata, and sarvanamana asmai you bring in sarvanamana. So you have ata sarvanamana etayoh iti. एतयो इति ngasignyoh iti arthah, eto iti smatsmino iti arthah. We understood already that. Okay. स्माद् आदेशस्य स्थानियोद्भावेन विभक्तित्वात् न उक्तो इति तकारस्य न इत्वमिति मत्वा सर्वस्मात् इति. See, सर्वस्मात्, but sarva plus smat. Now smat is a vibhakti. Vibhakti, pratyaya, all same words. So what we have to do is we have to do the takara it. So at that point of time he says don't do that. Why? Na uktau tu smaha, because it is gaining sthaniyat bhava status. Na uktau tu smaha will come and say don't do it. So he says na uktau tu smaha iti. So takara will not beget it. That's the idea. Okay. Sarva plus am iti ste rasvanadhyapo nut iti prapte. Sarva plus am. In this situation, what happens is sarva plus ni. Sarvasmat he has written. Okay, sarvas means smart smino. He didn't come to smil. He'll come to smil later. So sarva plus sashti bahuvachana. Sarva plus am. Ami sarvanamnah. So rasva nadhyapo nut. Rasva nadi apo nut. Sarva is rasva shabda. Therefore you will get a nut. So sarva plus nut. Sarva plus nam sarvenam. But this sutra comes and says ami sarvanamnah sut. Ami sarvanamnah sut. Ami sarvanamnah sut. Ami pare sarvanamnah, for the sarvanama sut comes. Sarvanamnah sut comes. Sarvanamnah is for panchami, ami is saptami. There's no sashti here. Sut is the agama. So ubhe nirdishte panchami nirdesho baliyan. When 5th and 6th, 7th case are said, 5th case becomes powerful and makes the 7th case the place of replacement. 6th case. Okay. Avarnantad parasya sarvanamnah bhitasya amaha sudagama syat. So the avarnantad parasya, following the avarnanta, sarvanamnah, for the sarvanama, whatever am is bhita, for that sut agama takes place. Okay. Etto shatve. So you bring a and sha. What is that? See, sarva plus am. For am, ami saptami, you bring you make it sashti. So sut is tit, titvat adi. Sarva plus sam. Okay. Sarva plus sam. Sakara is jhal and it is bahuvachana. So jhal yet, bahuvachane jhal yet. Sarve plus sam. Sarve plus sam. In kubhyam parasya adesha pratyoho. So sarve plus sham, sarvesham. That is the rupa. Okay. Sarvesham. And in saptami ekavachana, sarva plus ni, nasignoho smatsmino, smin comes, sarva plus smin, sarvasmin, sesham ramavat. That is the idea. Sesham ramavat. The rest are like Rama. So sarvaha sarvau sarve, sarvam sarvau sarvan, sarvena sarvabhyam sarvaihi, sarvasmai sarvabhyam sarvebhyah, sarvasmat sarvabhyam sarvebhyah, sarvasya sarvayoho sarvasam, sarvasmin sarvayoho sarveshu. Okay. He sarva sarva. Okay. Sesham ramat. Evam vishpadayopi adanta. Similarly, vishpa etc. sarvanama shabda, which is adanta, will have the same change. Vishvaha, vishvo, vishve, vishvam, vishvo, vishpan, etc. Okay. Ami sarvanama iti. Ajjasehe asuk iti atah anuvruttena aditi panchamyantena angasya iti anuvrittam adhikritam panchamya viprinatam visheshyate. Ajjasehe asuk, from that at comes. Okay. At is panchami and angasya adhikara. Angasya we treat it as 5th case. We change it as 5th case because of at. So at angat. At angat. Since anga is in fifth case, tadanta vidhi automatically takes place. Parasya iti adhyaharam. Therefore, after the ad angat, whatever comes, that am, sarvanama am becomes, like that's the idea. उभयनिर्देशे पंचमीनिर्देशो बलियान इति न्यायेन तस्मादित्युत्तरस्य इति परिभाषया आमि इति सप्तमी आमः इति पंचमीन्तं षष्ट्यन्तम् आपद्यते. उभयनिर्देशे पंचमीनिर्देशो बलियान based on this न्याय, this paribhasha, what we do is we bring in the tasmadityuttarasya rule. So fifth case is powerful, therefore whatever follows the fifth case becomes sixth case, so seventh case becomes sixth case. Okay, sarvanamna iti tu vihita vishesham. Sarvanama is the vihita visheshana for that sashtyanta ami. ततश्च अवर्णान्ताद् अंगात् परस्य सर्वनाम्नः वेतस्य आमः सुडागमः स्यादित्यर्थ. So what we has adant anga following which the sarvanamna am, that gets sud agama. That's the idea. Tada avarnantad ityadina. Avarnantad iti anantaram angat iti shesha. Avarnantad, after that the angat should be added there. It is not said in the sutra. Avarnantad parasya. There avarnantat angat parasya. That is how you have to understand. Okay. Avarnantat sarvanamna vetasya amaha vyakyane tu yesham desham ityadu sudagama syat. Why? If you don't bring in the agama and the anga there, avarnantat angat, then for yesham tesham etc. there the yesham tesham it will not become. So there will be problem there because there will be no sudagama for that. Tatra amo dakaranta vihitatvat, because the am is for the dakaranta, it is not a akaranta. Okay, so avarnantad angat. Sarvanamnah parasyiti tu na vyakyatam. We just didn't say sarvanamnah parasya. We didn't say sarvanamnah parasya. Why? तथा सति वर्णाश्रम इतराणाम इति असिद्धे इत्यग्रे मूल एव स्पष्टीवर्ति. In like we said varna itranam, in those places this sarvanama shabda, this sut will not come. Sut will not come. That will be the problem. Okay, will itself mool vritti itself will make it clear. येत्व शत्वे इति बहुवचने झल्यति इति येत्वं सन्निपात परिभाषाया तु अत्र न प्रवर्तते इति बहुवचने झल्यति इति अत्र उक्तम्. बहुवचने झल्येत येत्वा इट बिकम्स. ओके, आदेश प्रत्यय इति शत्वं. शुत् आदेश प्रत्यय सकार बिकम्स षकार. सुटोपि तदागमः तत् अग्रहणेन तद्ग्रहणेन गृह्यते इति प्रत्ययावयव. सो बट सुट नॉट प्रत्यय, आदेश प्रत्ययो. So it is not pratyaya. So how did you bring the shakara murdhanyatva? So you say no. Tad grahanena tad agamah tad grahanena grihate. By taking whatever you are taking, the agama also becomes included in that. If it is an anga, the agama also becomes anga. If it is a pratyaya, the agama also becomes pratyaya. So therefore there is no issue here. Sarvesham iti nano ami iti saptami nirdesha samarthyat tasmad ityuttarasya tu na parvartate. So wait. You should not bring in the tasmad ityuttarasya because ami is saptami. Okay, so you should only bring in tasmin iti purvasya. Why? Tadascha ami pare prakritireva sudagamo yukta iti chet. Therefore, when ami follows, only with the prakriti, the base word you have to bring in the sutta. So the should become sarva, like that. So iti chet, don't say that. Why? Saptami nirdeshasya trestrayati uttarartham avashakatvad iti bhavah. So the saptami, the seventh case is useful for ami. Saptami is useful for the trestraya sutra. That is why it is not a big deal. See, we want it saptami. That is why we said saptami. Otherwise, we can use it as sixth case, sashti, and change it like angasya. You change it to angat. Similarly, it can be done. Then we can say vyakhyanam eva sharanam. But here, vyakhyanam eva sharanam, we have to say again. सप्तमी एकवचनस्य गसिज्ञोः इति अस्मिन् आदेशं सिद्धवत् कृत्य सर्वस्मिन् इति. So सप्तमी एकवचन गसिज्ञोः स्मात्स्मिनौ ङीगस स्मिन् सर्व प्लस स्मिन् सर्वस्मिन्. We know the sutra, therefore he is directly applying it. Shesham iti. Shishyate iti shesham karmani gahim pratyaya comes, therefore a and shesha it becomes a becomes a shesha. Okay. Gai abantaha pumsi iti tu prayikamiti bhavah. So generally that is the idea. Ghaim ab antaha pumsi. In the pullinga, this is what generally takes place. Evamiti. Sarva shabdavat ityartha. So evam means sarva shabdavat in like in the sarva shabda. Evam shesham ramavat evam vishva etc. means like sarva shabda. Okay. न च सर्वशब्दस्य बहुत्व व्यापक सर्वात्मक धर्म विशेष प्रवृत्ति निमित्तकत्वात् बहुवचनम् एव न्यायमिति. सी सर्व means all means it is multiple plural bahutva, it is vyapaka all pervading, and sarvatmakatva it is existing in everything. So all these attributes are there. See, like how many twos? Two. When we say two, dvau, it's only in dvau, dvabhyam, etc. It is only done in the dual case. When you say three, it's only in the plural case. Three and more than three, it's only in plural case. There is no 1, 3, 2, 3, etc. Okay. Now, similarly, apa. Apa is water. Water is that idea is pervading in all the water particles. So, apa is also nitya bahuvachanta. You always decline it in plural. Okay. So sarva also should be always declined in plural. That is what he wants to establish, because it has all the ideas bahutva, vyapakatva, etc. Therefore all the dharmas, all the attributes, therefore he says iti nyayam. Therefore you should be only declined in the third plural. Therefore sarvasmin, sarvasmat, etc. are useless. For that he says sarva shabdo hi iti nacha vacham. Don't say this. Why? Sarva shabdo hi bahu aveva ardha samudaye vartate. Sarva can be existing in a group of things, like many pots. There are many pots. So you are going to bring all the pot. So I am asking you to bring a group of pot so that it is possible. Tatra yada anubhu, like he is giving the example himself. Tatra yada अनुद्भूत अवयवः समुदायो विहितः तदा भवति एकवचनं. यथा सर्वो अनुद्भूत, when there is no specific manifestation. Specific manifestation means we don't know the number. Then that is anudbhuta. In that kind of samudaya, in that kind of group, then you have to bring in ekavachana. Like where sarvo lokah, sarvo lokah. How many worlds are there? We don't know. We know this world. We don't know the other bhuvaha, suvaha, maha, janaha, tapaha. So it is not udbhuta, it is not manifest, it is unmanifest. Therefore, anubhutatvam, avyakshatattva, sangyakatvam. Anubhutatvam means we don't know how many numbers. So that is the idea. Okay. Yadatu anubhuta avayavav samudayo tada divachanam. When there is unmanifest dual two objects, when we are talking about unmanifest two objects, then again dual case will be used. Yatha sarva vyuho iti. Both the vyuhas. Vyuhas means the formation of in the war we make this vyuha, the kind of formations. Abhimanyu was able to break two vyuhas, okay, two formations, but he got stuck in the third vyuha. So sarva vyuho, okay. So there is two vyuhas. Yadatu udbhuta avayava samudayah tada bahochanam. When you know the group specifically, the number in the group in plural specifically, then you use the plural. Yatha sarve janaha ityadeh. So sarve jana etc. in all these places you can use. Atha kete sarvadeh shabdaha katichetti iti atraha. So what are these sarva etc.? How many number are there? For that he says sarvadayascha panchatrimshat. Sarvadi etc. is panchatrimshat. Pancha means 5, trimshat means 30. 5 and 30 means 35. We'll see this. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति।